Hello and welcome to your tutorial for week number 2. I'm going to start a tradition here of starting off each of these tutorials with a joke. Think dad joke variety. So what did the buffalo say to his son when he left for school? Bye, son. We'll leave it at that. So I challenge you to get one cornier than mine and to post it in the discussion this week. If you're looking to have a little fun, feel free to post the one joke, think dad joke variety. Try to go worse than mine if you can. All right, so this week we have a lecture, and the lecture is about pre-employment testing. Okay, so the process each week, again, that's what sets you up for your discussion and a lot of the work that is due that week. So that is your first task to work your way through the lectures. Our discussion is talking about tests that you feel comfortable with, most comfortable, least comfortable, and why, and kind of putting yourself in the mindset of an employer and why they use employment tests and which ones. So that's a discussion. Please post by Wednesday at the latest, your initial post. That allows everyone to have plenty of time to respond to your post and not be rushed towards the end of the week. So they get their at least 3 active days in the discussion. When I respond to your post, which I will, generally with a comment and then a question, please answer. And always reply with at least my name in the heading, so when I do the grading, I know you responded to me. And that's just a general courtesy for anybody when you respond. They know who you're responding to. But for me, the grading purposes, I can't tell. It just gives me a big line of all your posts. I can't tell who you're responding to at that point. Okay, so thank you. Besides discussion, you have your reflective essay on employment testing. So you open the directions on that. Okay, so basically what this is revolving around is the pre-employment test and how it kind of connects to your life. Okay, so before you start anything, you have to check out these sites here and complete at least 2 of the employment tests. So they should be free. If there are ones asking for money, you do not have to do those. So there are plenty of options, but you need to take 2 tests to be able to continue on with your reflection. Okay, reflection is at least 750 words. So as I mentioned, my general overview, that should be single space, page and a half at the very least, get you around that range. Just from the eye test, that should be about a page and a half, if not more. So you're utilizing the information from your tests that you took, but you also have to do some research and use at least 2 outside sources. So that does not include sources that were used in the lecture. So you need to find some other sources. And these will help. Those sources will help you answer the questions. So the questions they're asking you is explaining why employers utilize pre-employment tests. You might have your own opinions with that. That's fine. But you could also, search up reasons why they use it. That might be one of the sites you use. Then we're looking for the pros and cons of using those tests. Again, that could be from the lecture, your opinions, but also, again, you need at least 2 resources. So that's one thing you might want to look up. Okay, we want to find out which free pre-employment test that you took. You want to summarize the results of those, which ones you're using, which results you have. Okay, so how'd you do on them, right? And basically, what those results might reveal to an employer. What areas are you strong in? What are you weak? And use that as just a personal reflection where you could improve as you actually go out into the working world. And then basically, based on those weaknesses, where are you going to improve? What skills do you need to improve? What are you going to do to ensure you are ready for other tests that you might be taking prior to employment? Okay, so be specific. Working hard is a general answer that a lot of people give, but if you have a skill that you're missing or a weakness or a test you think you might take, what specific tests or steps are you going to do to prepare for that? So be specific as possible when answering that question. So just the way these should be set up, you see there's 4 bullets, 4 different prompts basically. You should divide those into at least 4 different paragraphs, if not more. Okay, make sure you're indenting those paragraphs. That's just a formatting item. You also need the sites that you found to help you answer your question. So at the end of the essay, you want to make sure you are citing those. That's just as far as the rubric goes. that's in at least 10 points there. So don't miss out on something easy like that, like listing your references. As always, if you have any questions on specific assignments or in general, please reach out to me. Good luck here in week number 2.